All right, so we're looking at estimating center using dot plots. So looking at a dot plot, it's telling us, in this case, how many peppers Anaheim pepper plants tend to have versus banana pepper plants versus habanero pepper plants. So an Anaheim pepper plant, it looks like one of the Anaheim pepper plants has about 25 peppers. There are 3 Anaheim pepper plants that have 30, 3 with 35, 5 that have 40 peppers each, 4 that have 45 peppers each, 1 that has 50, and 2 that each have 55 peppers each. So if you look at this range of values, what's the typical number? Well, it looks like the tallest column of dots is in the middle here at 40, and about half the dots fall on one side and about half the rest of the dots fall on the other. So I would say in general, Anaheim pepper plants have about 40 peppers. And then if we look here at banana pepper plants, well, banana pepper plants, we've got a whole bunch of them that have 20 peppers, and there's a whole bunch that have 30 peppers, and then there's a few that have more than 30 peppers, and there's a few that have less than 20 peppers. But in general, if I was to draw a line and I want half of the dots to be on one side of the line and half of the dots to be on the other side of the line, where would I draw that line? Well, I think if I drew that line right here at the 25, that would be pretty close. I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dots on the right, and I'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dots on the left. So that's pretty close. If I draw a line on the 25, that's about center. So on average, banana pepper plants have about 25 peppers each. Habanero pepper plants, I see the most, a lot of them have 45. There's this one oddball out here. One of the pepper plants just went crazy and it has 70 peppers. There's one that only had 30, but in general, this tall column here is also about the middle, so about 45 peppers each. So now we're going to put these in order. So this one with only 25 peppers, I would move to the top because it has the least peppers per plant. This one here with about 40 peppers per plant would be next, and then habanero peppers with about 45 per plant would be last. And with Khan Academy, you can click over on the right-hand side to get some hints, and they will explain this same thinking to you that way. Let's look at one more problem. So this shows test scores for third period, first period, and second period class. On all of these, you can see that, people tended to score 3 was a very typical score. Lots and lots of people scored 3 in third period. Lots of people scored 3 in first period, and lots of people scored 3 in second period. But we have to arrange them from least to greatest. So I'm going to have to look a little more closely. If I look here at first period, I can see even though a lot of people scored 3, most of the dots are to the left of 3, and there's only 2 dots that are greater than 3. So most people scored 3, but if I was to draw a line that shows where the center is, I'd have to move that line closer to the 2 because there's so many dots over here in the 2. So I'd say maybe 2.5 would actually be a better center for first period. So first period scores are probably about 2.5. Third period, their scores are right around 3. And then second period, most of the scores are 3, but there's only a few scores under 3, and there's lots of scores that are greater than 3. So my estimate for second period would be somewhere between 3 and 4. So this would be a higher estimate. So second period actually has the best scores, and they would be last. First period had the lowest score, so that would go first, and third period would be in the middle. I hope that helps.